Is Hollow Knight Silksong a indie darling or an overhyped slog? Let's get into it. Hello everybody, welcome back to 8-Bit Flops. My name is Damon and this is going to be my first impressions of Hollow Knight Silksong. Hollow Knight Silksong is a indie game that has had a lot of hype, especially just in the last few days that it's been out. But I remember during all the Nintendo Directs that were coming out up to and after the release of the Switch 2, that a lot of people were bringing up this game, asking where it is and when it's coming out. So now that it's here, what's the truth about it? I never played the original Hollow Knight game. I just bought this one because I bought into the hype of everybody talking about this, and I figured I needed to play it because I wasn't going to miss out on that. I've heard very good things about this game. I've also heard some mixed things about this game, and I think it depends on what kind of gamer you are and what you're looking for in a video game. Overall, I'm just going to say that this is a fun game. I don't think it's a perfect game, but no game is. But there is a lot to like here. The first thing I want to talk about here is the graphics. I absolutely love the look of this game. If you like how this game looks, you need to check out games like Muramasa and the Demon Blade, Odin's Sphere, Dust and Elysian Tale. Those games all have that hand-drawn, cartoony look to them, and it's a very unique look for a video game, and I absolutely love it. When it comes to the story of this game, I'm going to be honest, in the few hours that I've been playing it, I'm not paying much attention. Like I said, I didn't play the first Hollow Knight game, so I don't know if the story connects. It seems pretty standalone on its own, but I'm not paying that close attention to it because I don't really play video games for the story. As someone who is a huge Mario fan, story is not a very important aspect for me. When it comes to the gameplay aspect of this game, it's good. I think the combat is fine. I think the way your character moves is very... The combat, like when you're attacking, is very satisfying, and I think that the way Hornet controls is also very smooth, very polished. I haven't run into any trouble with any of that. Some of the jumping can be a little iffy, if I'm being honest. But most of the time I can land wherever I'm trying to go. I just think it's an overall fun game, even if it is a little too difficult in my opinion. Yeah, let's get into that. This game, to me, is hard. I think this game is extremely difficult. I don't know if it's because I usually play Nintendo platformers or if because this is just by a different studio. But this game is hard. These boss fights are tough. They're kicking my ass. There's no other way to put it. I am having a hard time. A fun time, but a hard time. I also think that with the level design of being able to go in all directions and just not going in a linear path gets you to the end does make some of the exploring a little difficult. You are able to buy maps, and that does help if you can afford it. I feel like I lose a lot of my money and I always have to go back and grab my wad of silk or whatever that keeps my money and stuff with it. And I always get lost trying to find it, and a lot of times I just don't get it back. Maybe I'm just bad at games because I play baby games like Mario and Skylanders, but this game is extremely hard. I also found that there was a lot of backtracking in this game, and I hate backtracking in video games. I find it very repetitive and boring, but I just understand it's part of the gameplay for some of these games, so it's not something I'm too upset about. It's just really not my thing. Overall, I think that this is a very fun game if it is your thing. When it comes to games kind of styled like this, like I mentioned earlier, Dust and Elysian Tale, Odin's Sphere, Muramasa, and even the first Hollow Knight, which I still have never played. But this one falls maybe somewhere in the middle as far as fun factor goes. Don't get me wrong, this is a fun game. It's so nice that an indie developer is getting all this hype, and it's incredible they decided to sell this game for only $20 to just rake in the cash. But I also think it is worth $20 for what you're getting in this game. It is just fun that it kind of popped out of nowhere because I hadn't... Like I said, I saw people talking about it in live chats on Nintendo Directs, but besides that, I didn't hear anything about it. And then whenever it came out, you hear it's crashed in Steam and the eShop and the Xbox store. It's very exciting for the developers that their game is doing so well, and it is really cool to see that not being a AAA game that's just topping the charts everywhere. So those are my first impressions on Hollow Knight Silksong. What do you think about the game? Great? Overhyped? Lukewarm? Let us know in the comments, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!